Hey there, my name is Chad Piotrowski and I'm a criminal defense lawyer here in South Florida. My office handles all cases where someone is charged or under investigation for a criminal offense. We handle cases in state court as well as federal court. We have a heavy concentration in white collar cases, including fraud, aggravated identity theft. We also have a large concentration in violent street crimes as well as all drug offenses like drug trafficking, drug sales, drug possession, and we also have a large concentration in domestic violence cases. I'm a former domestic violence prosecutor and I used to be a training attorney in the domestic violence unit. I was responsible for training the new hires in that unit how to put together domestic violence cases from A to Z. So I know exactly what they're trying to do when they prosecute domestic violence cases, and we have a really good plan of attack in defending clients charged with domestic violence. If you're arrested or you're under investigation, right now is the most crucial time to start building your defense because the state attorney's office is conducting their pre-investigation. That means a police officer arrested you in the street and they felt like they had probable cause to make the arrest and they made it. Now the case is passed off to the prosecutor. The prosecutor has to conduct a secondary investigation from their office. They call in all the witnesses, they talk to the police officers, they review body-worn camera footage, they talk to all the witnesses and review all the reports or anything else that's evidence in the case. And based on their investigation, they make their filing decision. They could either vindicate the officer and file the charges as you were arrested for. They could file more serious charges. They could file less serious charges, or they could choose to take no action on your arrest and deem your arrest, was no good for some reason. Now, this is the most important time for my office to get involved. Think about it. The prosecutor's conducting what I like to refer to as a lopsided investigation. They're listening to the police officer that arrested you. Of course that officer is gonna, push for a formal charge. They made the arrest. They want to see the prosecutor follow through on their arrest and make it a case. So it's a lopsided investigation, right? If they're only listening to the officer, then chances are the prosecutor's just going to go with them. So when I say it's the most important time for me to get involved, it's because I need to step in and I need to speak to the prosecutor and I need to influence their filing decision. I need to persuade them not to file the charge or file a lesser included charge. I plant the seed in their ears so when they talk to the officer, they're thinking, well, Chad's gonna file a motion to suppress in this case, or Chad uncovered a technicality that I'm gonna have to deal with down the line, and it's my hope that I can knock it out before it becomes a thing. And I always tell people, winning a case in the pre-file investigation period is better than going to trial and having the jury come back not guilty. And you might say, well, why is that? Well, think about it. If they file the charge, you have the stress of this charge, and it's going to take 6 months, 8 months, a year to prepare the case to go to trial. So there's that stress and anxiety over 6 to 8 months, and with the pandemic right now, there's not even jury trials at the moment. That may change very soon, but getting to trial right now is very difficult. And I hate to say it, but you never know what a jury's going to do. You never know what a jury's going to do. No matter how strong the case is or how strong the defense is or how wonderful and great your defense attorney is, going to trial is always an unknown. So, we really try to avoid going to trial at all costs. And if we can win in the pre-file investigation period, which we do often, there's no stress. The case is over now. You move on. I move on to the next case. Everybody's happy. So right now is the most important time to get involved. So right now is the most important time to get me involved in your case. I need to work with the prosecutor and try to knock this case out before it becomes a thing. Now, I know you don't like the situation that you're in right now. There's a lot of stress and anxiety that goes along with facing after you're arrested and facing a formal charge in court. But pick up the phone, give me a call. Let's talk about it. I'll walk you through everything. I'll tell you what you're facing. I'll tell you what your defenses are. And I'll let you know, is this something that you should be worried about, or is this something that I'm fairly confident we can knock it out before it becomes a thing? There's a call now button on this website. Click it and, call me and we'll talk about it.